Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not
We will bring the jury.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict, and boy, do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy
They
there.
got the wrong guy, and the dog was biting him.
He roughing him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
As the agent for Peyton Ansley, John Milton, you are indicating to me that you're quite familiar with Peyton Ansley, John Milton, and that's basically you. Is that correct?
I am the agent authorized to represent Peyton Ansley, John Milton, as written in all capital letters.
All right, and you understand for my purposes, though that language doesn't make any sense. So
No, I do not.
I understand. Okay, well, I'm telling you that. And so I am, until you disabuse me of the motion, or the notion, I am inclined to believe that you are both the agent and the person, so. And it's in
I'm
all
not a
caps.
person. I am one of the people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right.
And I am the Recovery Addict. Welcome back to the Court of Public Opinion. Good to have you here this afternoon. We have an abrupt break in the Cory Richens trial. We're not continuing coverage of Cory Richens today because Cory Richens is not continuing today. We have a unscheduled break in the matter. All we can see is that it's something that the lawyers had no influence over or control over. That something came up, and the judge said, "Sorry, guys, we'll start again tomorrow." I don't think at this point there's any problems with the Cory Richens trial. I don't think there's an issue there. I think we're good. It's great. It's fine. Not a witness problem. It's probably a judge's personal problem is what I think. And I mean that in his personal life or something else going on. I went back and watched the video. The judge is practically wringing his hands. Let me see if I can show you this. Let's I did not think that one through. Let's go over here to this one. Hold, please. I just want to show you what I saw from the judge as a rating. Let's see. Let's go to my channel. I know we've covered it. Recovery Addict. Look, you're not alone. All right. That one there. And that's coming in on channel 6. We'll zip towards the end of the day. Just 1 second here. Okay. Here we go. This is how the day ended right here.
A sacred little group. We take care of each other, and
We'll turn it
for
off.
to come in and that
This
to
was the
happen,
call.
it
This was the
really
call. Okay, listen to
messed
the judge.
with everybody for a little while.
Deborah, the judge is back and the jury's coming back in. Thank
Got
you
it.
for that. I appreciate that
You're
insight.
welcome.
And wow, I am so sorry that happened. Just thank you. Thank you.
all
Appreciate
of
my
You're
mods.
welcome.
Bye.
Okay.
Wow, that is amazing. I mean, the group felt like a huge violation. Yeah, of course. No audio yet. There it is.
Rest of the day. We will have you
the
come
rest of
back
the day.
tomorrow morning, ready to go at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, so
Between now and then,
pause for a minute.
same instructions. Please do not speak
This
about
one.
this case with any.
Pause for a minute. Back
One,
up.
please do not
Back up
allow-
again, and just watch his hands as he's standing there. Ready? So right here, I've got the sound off now. Just watch his hands and nothing else. He's wringing his hands practically. I think he's got something going. I think it's personal. That's what I'm thinking it is. He's got probably some family or something that's going on. So that's my take. That's my call. It's just a guess, but it is what it is. Always been doing that all trial. Maybe it is, but maybe he has a baby on the way. Maybe we have a new court watcher. I do that when my hands are wet or cold. Flip the chat switch. There we go. Let's see. I have to give away the internet. Who should we give away the internet to? I think Josh told me. Congrats, Kim16, Kim R16 for a resounding internet win. Congratulations, Kim. Once again, internet winner for the afternoon. Let's see. EDB said, don't fill time with speculation spackle. I'm just saying it. I don't think the speculation, I don't think it was anything about this case. I don't think it's about Cory Richens. Things happen. I've had things happen where I'm like, guys, I need to go. Can't live stream anymore today. You guys be good. See ya. It happens. It's called life. All right. We are going to do some court hopping because we can, and we're going to start with Judge Simpson. So let's jump up there. Oh, he just barely left on break. He was being funny too. Oh, he just ended it. That's even worse.
Yes.
I want to see what he was doing here.
Starting in May.
Okay.
Makes sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
So the 100, continue to keep paying the $100. It'll just
Get that
apply
case,
on the
get
next-
that case off, and then
Okay.
you only have one.
Okay.
And then you work
And then
that
continue to pay 100 after that for the second case.
for this case, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. let's-
And you hear the case numbers.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good one.
You do the same. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on, Miss Holly, hold on a second.
That when she was sentenced, set up appropriately in JIS, so I believe that there are late fees on there on this case as well as their other case that should be there.
That shouldn't be there.
Correct. So I need to look at.
So
this.
you're gonna look at that case and the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, so, my about 150 total between the two. All right. So my crack staff, I got the best in the world. What? Okay, so in all honesty, this one did nothing. It was Ann. But I was letting everybody take, but apparently somebody got upset about that. All right, anyway, my staff has informed me that maybe when you were sentenced on the one case and on something, there may have been some late fees that might have been added that shouldn't have been. So she's estimating that there might be about 150 that was gonna come off of this.
Okay.
So, yeah, really? You're gonna say, okay, all right. So I'm not gonna change what I've done.
Okay.
Okay, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at both cases and see what should not be there, so your balances may be
Cool.
less.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's always good when the
You're
court fees
welcome.
go down.
I did nothing. Okay,
Thank you, Ann.
I did nothing other than listen to Ann.
Miss Ann, thank you.
All right, you take care.
Okay.
All right. We're going to bail on that one. We're going to go back to Judge McNally this morning.
Got files in front of me, 26B1501608 and B, and 26B1502555, and 26B1503888, and 26B1501606C. Tell me your name again. I don't have any more business with you, right? I gave you all those, didn't I reduce fines and everything? Weren't you the guy?
Yeah, sorry.
What are you treating the staff here like that for? You can't listen to me. You can't do that.
That's a sound
You
like.
can't do that.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Mister, listen. If you do anything remotely close, I'm gonna call the police department. And I'm gonna have them come over here and investigate. And if it rises to the level of disorderly, you're gonna get charged and you're gonna come in front of me and I'm gonna set a bond that you're not gonna be able to make.
Hush.
Now just calm down.
Raise your voice again.
John, what were you told that he did?
I can bring Beth in there if you want.
Bring Beth in.
Someone was
What are you
misbehaving.
doing, man?
Here comes Beth.
Have a seat there 1 second.
Hey, Beth, you can make them soup.
And I'm calling this other Elias. You can stay right there. Elias David Caballero, 253-646-339. Your name?
Elias
Again?
Caballero.
Good afternoon, Judge Madison Gate, preparing back from Mr. Caballero.
What's he gonna do on these? He's got probation violations.
He's gonna plead guilty, Judge, to the violations.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, to these. Let me just
Megan.
double check one thing.
Megan,
He was sentenced
welcome.
Back on February 29th last year.
Yeah, since you absconded for more than 30 days, you could get 90 on these. And you've got on 639, we've got failure to attend your scheduled probation visit on October 22,
There's
again
Beth.
on November 4, and then failure to provide verification of attending and completing a psychiatric evaluation with mental health treatment. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your lawyer says you are going to plead to these, true?
True.
You understand you have the right to a hearing, you have the right to bring in your own witnesses, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses, to testify or remain silent. If you plead guilty, you're waiving your right to a contested hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
To the charge you failed to attend your scheduled probation visit on October 22, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge you failed to attend your scheduled probation visit on November 4 of 25, how do you plead?
Guilty.
The charge you failed to provide verification of attending and completing a psychiatric evaluation, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Failed to attend probation visits on October 2 and November 4th, and did you also fail to provide proof of a psychiatric evaluation?
Guilty.
Did you fail to appear for probation visits on those 2 days, and did you also have failed to provide verification of attending and completing a psychiatric evaluation?
He's asking a yes or no question, Mr.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Pleas are accepted, all 3 counts. How long do you get in front of Judge Sano? 120 days?
He's, according to Mr. Caballero, he said 120 days. Is that correct? sir?
180.
180. I apologize.
Wow, that's a long time.
All right, well, you absconded on these. I don't know why you're doing that, but here's what I'm going to do. I don't need to make this any more complicated. Probation's revoked, defendant to serve 60 days. I'm not going to fine him. Okay, so we're done with these cases.
Thank you.
Mr. Caballero, I really hope you get your life in order, son. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, now let's recall Mr. Young here.
Yes.
Mr. Young and Beth.
I got all these cases with Mr. Young, and I am going to talk to Mr. Come on up here, Raymonte Young, sitting files. 925B1498. Wait a minute, where the hell are you?
Where the what?
Okay. 26B150160A and B, 26B150255, 26B150388, and 26B150160C. Your name again.
Raymonte Young.
Elizabeth Wasberg.
What happened over there?
I was speaking with you on a separate case in your chambers when I came back into the probation department. I was informed that Mr. Young refused to fill out his paperwork. Looking at his paperwork, he did not fill it out. The clerk did attempt to go over the paperwork with him to have it done. Mr. Young is very frustrated. He ended up taking his paperwork and the clipboard. He threw it at your court door. He broke the clipboard and he walked away.
This court door in the back?
Yes,
So we could have him charged with malicious destruction of property. Did it damage anything?
it didn't damage your door, Your Honor. Just a small break in the clipboard, Your Honor.
Why are you throwing it at mine? What? You know, the funny thing is, I just cut him a massive break, and he goes down, and these are all related to Judge Hessen's cases. I thought they were mine. What is the?
Your Honor, she did not try to explain nothing to me.
Okay.
She is swamped in there, and I understand that. She was calling for my name for 3 minutes.
Who?
I don't know the lady's name.
Mr. Young was sleeping on the bench outside of the probation department, and the clerk was unable to get a hold of him because he was unresponsive.
Which I understand that. She said I didn't complete the, can you show me the package?
Mr. Young.
Can I speak, sir? I'm trying here.
Hang on.
I'm trying everything I can.
Now you better watch yourself, because I'm not going to put up with this. I'm not going to referee this. You're going to go out there and you're going to act like a gentleman. You're going to fill out the questionnaire, and then you're going to be interviewed. Just calm down. There's no reason for you to do this. None. Just calm down. Go to fill out the questionnaire, and then you're going to be interviewed. If there's something else you want me to listen to you say, I'll be happy to listen to you say it. What else? But I don't want to sit here. I just want it to stop. That's why I'm talking to you. You want to say something else? Because I don't want you to leave here saying the judge wouldn't talk to me.
No, sir.
Are you sure? Will you please look at me a second? Did I let you finish?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I'll let you vent if you need to vent.
No.
Okay, just calm down, will you please?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I cut him a big break. I reduced all these fines because he spent 3 days in jail because he hadn't been here in a long time. And come on, just settle down. And no, you're not going to get nasty with anybody over there, right?
No, sir.
Okay, good. We don't need to have any problems. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. You want to apologize to her?
I'll apologize.
Good enough. She accepts your apology, right? Thank you. Thanks.
Judge Boyd would have ordered
we gonna do
parenting
shop
classes.
or what are we doing? What do you want to do?
Judge, I have Mr. Myers who's been here since 8:30.
Gosh, David Elwood Myers, 5B149844. And then I'm going to take Mr. Lee. Come on up here, Mr. Myers. Your name?
David Elwood Myers, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Judge. I'm asking you to turn back Mr. Myers. Today's the date and time set for sentencing, Judge.
I don't know why in the world I would even place him on probation. I have no idea why you need to go on probation.
That's what we wanted to discuss.
Well, because I think it's just time for him to go to jail. You can't act like this. How many convictions can one man acquire? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, I'll grant you, a couple of these are not the most serious. Failure to display a license. But I got retail fraud, marijuana, loitering where drugs are used, operating while impaired, felony sexual conduct. That's a big one. Yeah. CSC 3.
And my wife and I.
Hang on.
Don't say anything.
I don't want to be interrupted here.
Sorry.
R&O, drug paraphernalia, operating while impaired, false report or threat of a bomb, harmful device, attempted possession, it looks like, of a dangerous weapon, A and B, felonious assault, and now you're threatening to, I don't know. I'm gonna bust your sons and your teeth up. I don't want to play with this. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
It's just that when this incident occurred, Judge, Mr. Myers may have been frustrated with the whole situation because this has been an ongoing issue since his uncle passed away. But regardless of what he may have said, Judge, the truth is all he did was basically flip this lady the middle finger. Other than that, he's had no other dealings with her. As it stands currently, he sold that property. She's no longer there. He's planning. The odds are very slim that he will ever run into her ever again. Judge, we're asking the court to set things with probation. Due to the, and I understand the background, Judge, we are asking that the court consider what period of probation as opposed to 24 months. And additionally, with regard to the court work program, Mr. Myers has had some knee surgeries and it's very difficult for him to walk long distances. We would have the court consider maybe substituting out some community service as opposed to the court work program. Additionally, Judge, he is on SSI. He's been on SSI for physical as well as mental health issues. He only receives $950 a month.
I'll go light on fines. Anything else?
Mr. Myers?
My criminal record is based upon me going to prison for statutory 30 years ago when I was in high school on my max. When I come home from prison, I developed a mental bipolar, if you would, every year or two. I get manic, you get in trouble. I either go to the hospital or this related to my mental health. It's not my fault, Your Honor. If I was not bipolar and had these mental problems, I would not be in trouble since this has happened. But every 2 years,
Well, you need to get yourself some help.
I do.
And I don't see any reason for probation to be given here. I don't see any reason for it. I mean, how many times can one man be put on probation? At some point, you got to take responsibility. I don't go for these threats. You got a horrible record. Is there anything else anybody wants to say?
Judge, we would ask that court take his mental health situation into consideration and sentence him to therapy. I don't know that jail is gonna be.
I don't either, but something's got to change. Go ahead. Anything else?
I was going, but when this was happening, I was having a bipolar episode and I ended up going to the hospital about 3 weeks after this, 2 weeks after this happened, and went to the hospital, was hospitalized on November 1st.
I don't go for threats. I don't like it. I don't like people threatening one another. 100 fines, 150 costs, 75. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world. This could have been a lot worse. 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 375 in 14 days. You'll serve 76 more if you don't pay your fines and costs. You can pay this at the rate of $50. I'll make it $70 per month, beginning March the 31st. Well, make it March the 20th and the 20th of every month. But you're in custody for 14 days. I mean, that might be a little overkill, given there was nothing really seriously other than threats here. But Mr. Myers, you cannot continue to violate laws, sir. You have 21 days to appeal and 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer. You're going to have a seat. Go with my court officer. I'm sorry.
Reconsider.
No. Michael James Lee, 6B150038.
Good afternoon, Judge. Christopher Quinn, P69483, appearing on behalf of Mr. Lee.
Good morning, sir. Your name?
Michael James Lee.
All right, so this will be a plea to no ops, to suspend to be dismissed. True, counsel?
That's correct, Judge. He'll
Is that
plead
what
to
you
no
want to do, sir? If you plead to no ops, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, you're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to the presumption of innocence. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. If you plead guilty, you're giving up your right to a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes.
The charge no ops on person. How do you plead?
Yes.
On February 3 of 26 at 7:47 p.m., were you operating a motor vehicle on Doves Point near Hummingbird in Brownstown?
Yes, sir.
And did you have a valid license with you on your person?
No,
You're revoked, huh? Can't drive on a revoked. Are you on probation or parole?
no, you're not.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, you're not.
When was your last one here? Drunk driving. You had 1 in 9, you had 1 in 14. Then you had an implied consent refusal suspension. Does he have another case pending with you representing him, Mr. Quinn?
Yes, that's currently pending in the Wayne County Circuit Court. We're expected to. I think we have an arraignment in the next couple of weeks.
What was that out of?
That was out of this court, the 33rd District Court, Judge.
Were you in front of me on that?
Absolutely, yes.
Let me see him. Can you pull up his record for me?
Judge, I believe we had one bound over yesterday on him. Did we not?
So Judge Hess.
It was bound over in front of Judge Hessen yesterday, Judge.
What was the date of that offense?
His date of offense on the one that was bound over?
Yeah.
It was December 28th of 25.
You're out driving on a revoked. Mr. Lee, are you on probation or parole right now?
No, you're not.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, you're not.
Please accept it. Boy, you're not learning, are you? I mean, while you got another case pending, you go out and you drive on a revoked license. What do you have to say, Mr. Quinn?
Mr. Lee is employed full-time, Judge. He has retained counsel. He is, and we've had conversations about him addressing his issue with alcohol, Judge. We're going to have to resolve that case. I believe he has an alcohol tether on now, Judge. I'm just asking that he receive fines and costs.
Where does he work?
Don't say
What's
Uber.
the name of your employer, Mr. Lee?
Don't say Uber.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get, how old are you? You want to give that to somebody else? Just keep doing what you're doing. I guess what I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Quinn, really nicely is I realize he enjoys the presumption of innocence, but somebody thinks that he was driving while drunk in December, and while he's on bond on that case, he goes out and the judge, which probably was me, I probably arraigned him on that felony, told him not to violate a law, and then he goes out and drives on a revoked.
I understand the dilemma, Judge. I believe Mr. Lee is really addressing his substance abuse. I think that's directly affecting his decision making, Judge. And if he can continue to work, continue to take his AA meetings and trying to get on the right track, I think that will improve, Judge.
Anything else, Mr. Lee?
Yes. You sentenced me to, well, you told me to go to AA meetings 4 times a week.
And they probably got you on a sober link, right?
Yes, yes. And I've been complying with all that. I've been going to the AA meetings. I got my sheet with me and everything.
Okay, I hope he gets his acts together.
I'm telling you, you're pushing the limit here, though. All right, 100 fines, 325 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 3 days of community service. I'm making you do 24 hours community service and pay $550, or serve 93 days, and you have only until April 1 to complete your community service. He's pushing me, Mr. Quinn. I don't usually give this harsh of a sentence on these on no ops, but nonetheless, he was revoked, and he violated a bond that I set. So that's what I'm doing. Do you have the money to pay this, or you need time?
Don't push Judge Dan.
How much time do you need? I can set you up. I'll tell you what, you get paid weekly, right?
Yes.
I'll set you up 100 per week. And can you start that beginning on March the 6th?
Yes.
I'll make it March the 9th, so you don't have to, but you do have to do your community service. Okay? And if you ever need more time, no worries, call the court. We'll go on through them. I'll give you an extension. All right?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, Judge. All right, thank you,
Mr.
Judge.
Quinn. Nice to
Yep.
see you.
Nice
Where's
to see you.
Miss?
Okay, we're going to jump over here to one of our favorite courts here.
Calling case number 26, RO 00115. This is people of the city of Royal Oak versus Yuliania Mavshan.
Yes.
And may I refer to you as Miss Mavshan?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Mavshan, welcome to the 44th District Court.
She reminds me of the girl in Stranger Things.
For your informal hearing. An informal hearing is a civil proceeding
Isn't the
of a
Stranger Things
non-criminal
girl?
nature. Nobody's going to go to jail today on this traffic ticket, but it is considered serious enough that the officer did issue the citation on the date in question. That date, Ms. Mavshan, was January 6th of this year at about 8 in the morning. You were operating a 2017 Volvo, silver in color on Maxwell, at or near Greenleaf, in the city of Royal Oak. And at that place and time, you exceeded the posted speed limit by 26 miles per hour or more. That area of roadway, which court recalls to be residential, is a marked 25, and there appeared to have been a radar capture of the vehicle proceeding at 52 miles per hour. So the citation is for speeding. You have an option to admit responsibility. The court will attach a fine between 0 and the maximum, and that'll close your case. You may also, if you wish, admit responsibility, but with an explanation that you believe mitigates your circumstances. Your third option, Ms. Mavshan, is to deny responsibility. You may absolutely do so if you wish. If you do,
you will lose.
The court will conduct your trial forthwith. Both parties will be sworn under oath. The officer will testify first. They have the burden of proof today. Then it is your turn to testify, and then the court makes a finding of responsible or not responsible. But please recall that since we are in civil court, the burden of proof is a mere preponderance of the evidence. You're not charged with a crime, so that heavy burden of guilt beyond a reasonable doubt we all hear so much about does not apply. The civil burden of a mere preponderance does, otherwise known as the featherweight test. So with that said, Ms. Mavshan, as to speeding 26 or over, do you wish to admit and explain, or deny responsibility?
Admit and explain.
Very well. So you're confirming to the court that on the date in question, you were operating a motor vehicle in the city of Royal Oak and exceeded the posted speed limit by 26 miles per hour, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. The court appreciates and accepts your plea. What would you like the court to know?
Your Honor, this is my first offense, and I have a clean driving record. I take responsibility and I understand the importance of driving safely. I respectfully ask if the court would consider reducing this charge to a non-moving violation so I can avoid points on my records, on my license, and I'm willing to pay the fine.
The court understands. The court does need you to know that under the federal and Michigan constitutions, there is what they refer to as a separation of powers. The court doesn't actually work on the same team as the police. The police are part of the executive branch of government. The court's part of what they call the judicial branch. The court didn't write the original citation, so the court can't change that without any form of motion practice or other indications from the party that brought the case. He's a party to the case, as are you. The court's just sitting here as a referee, okay? So with all that said, the court has no idea what your driving record looks like, but would certainly defer to Officer Love regarding any form or fashion of relief.
Yes, Your Honor, I will also amend this to an impeding traffic.
Very well. Ms. Mavshan, I need you to know something. This could have been written as reckless driving. All right, so this could have been written as a crime. I think Officer Love is a pretty adroit, if I may say so, judge of character. And I think he is looking at this whole situation.
Spell that word for me, red pen.
26 on over on a residential street is blazing speed. And apparently the weather was difficult too. So for instance, depending on time of day,
51 and 25.
anything could have happened, including something to you. All right. And your family would miss you terribly if you were either hospitalized or worse. Okay.
Dead.
So you really have to always, when you get behind the wheel of a car, be mindful of all the circumstances, how dangerous that could be, concentrate on your driving. And if anything else is bothering you, it's time to put the car in park, turn it off, and gather your thoughts. So the court will, after that tiny lecture, permit an amendment to impeding traffic. That is a 0-point violation. It will never appear on a master driving record. The fine is $175. That is payable through the pay portal on the 44th District Court website, or you can walk a cash check or charge into this court at 400 East 11 Mile Road, Monday through Friday between 8:30 and 4:30. And that is going to be due within 14 days. That completes your hearing. Good luck to you. Please be safe.
Make sure you thank
Okay,
the officer.
thank you so much.
There you go. Wow. That was a sweet deal. If I was doing 26 or 26 over in a 25 residential zone, I would not expect the same treatment. That was super generous. Of course, Royal Oaks. I'll just put this on the record. I think they're just there for the money. They don't care what goes on your record or not. They're collecting the fines, and oftentimes when they reduce the charge, the fine actually goes up. So they're happy getting the money in the coffers. All right, Judge Boyd is not live. Let's see, Judge Kansas might be live, actually. 13th Judicial. Let's go there.
At this time, rather, a preliminary hearing scheduling will be made before your assigned judge, which is the Honorable Chad M. Crum. Judge Crum's next docket for that purpose would be March 23, 2026, 2:30 p.m. You must fully participate in Judge Crum's court proceeding at that time, March 23 at 2:30. Mr. Terry, can you afford to hire your own lawyer?
No, my dad's gonna help me out.
He's going to hire a lawyer for you.
He said something about the bond or for the bond or.
Okay, bond is separate from the lawyer. Can you afford to pay perhaps for a bond, which we haven't set yet? And pay for a lawyer too?
I can if I can get out of here.
Well, I'm not going to guarantee that at this point. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to determine if you can afford legal counsel or not.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take you at your word that you're going to retain counsel at this next court proceeding. You're going to have retained counsel available.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I'll show that he intends to retain counsel. All right. Recommendation regarding a bond here, Mr. Baca.
Well, Your Honor, the court's gone over the allegations and asked the court, as far as a public safety concern, to consider that person felony charge that's on there. Can inform the court that there was, or at least is alleged at this time, drinking that was involved in the incident. I think in consideration of that felony charge, state's request at this time would be a $5,000 cash or surety bond. Because drinking was involved, we would ask for scram. And then finally, Your Honor, we would request no drugs and alcohol as a special condition of that, as well as no contact with the victim.
Okay. Anything you want to say in response, Mr. Terry?
Yeah, when is my bond set for?
He just wants to get out. Could care less about.
Your bond was recommended by the prosecutor to be $5,000 cash or professional surety.
So I just have to have somebody call in and get that?
Well, the logistics I'm not going to go over with you, but I am going to adopt the recommendation and set your bond at $5,000 cash or professional surety required. You are required to have a scram device to monitor alcohol use, which you're not allowed to have any as a condition of your bond, or any illegal drugs. And you're to have no contact with the alleged victim, Miss or Mester. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you remember what that court date was, Mr. Terry?
March 23rd.
Okay. What time?
At 2:30.
Yes, that is correct.
And
where
that's
do you
at-
need to be on that date?
That's at the El Dorado Courthouse, correct?
Yes, yes. You can participate from there, certainly.
Okay. I thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
Very well. Just make sure you get that attorney on board, Mr. Terry.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, the Terry matter will be in recess at this time.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Justin next. Justin.
Justin Stallecker.
Sir.
Okay. This is State of Kansas versus Justin Blake Stallecker. It's case number 2025 TR 846. Joseph Baca appears for the state. The defendant Stallecker appears from the detention center's Zoom location. Mr. Stallecker, I'm looking at this file. It appears that there was an active warrant for your arrest issued.
They originally alarmed me and said they would send me information.
Well, apparently an attempt was made to serve a summons on you. Or very well may have been. Yes, there was a summons issued at one time.
I never got any.
You were unable to serve because your property that they thought you lived in was vacant, which means there was nobody there.
Nobody at the time.
So they couldn't get you served. Yeah, I can let you know what the time was. That was on April 28th.
Okay.
So anyway, we are where we are. An active warrant issued. You've been picked up on that warrant. You have a number of charges pending in this court. Count one alleges driving under the influence. Charged as a level 6 non-person felony. Count two, driving while license is suspended or canceled, a Class A misdemeanor. Count 3, transporting an open container of alcoholic beverage, an unclassified misdemeanor. Count 4, no proof of insurance, a Class B misdemeanor. And count 5, fail to signal a lane change, an infraction. Since a felony is involved, you will not be asked to plead at this time. Rather, a preliminary hearing scheduling will be made for your assigned judge, which is this court. This court's next docket for that purpose would be March 16, 2026, 2:30 p.m. If you make bond, Mr. Stallecker, you must appear at the Butler County Judicial Center in El Dorado, Kansas, to appear for court that day. March 16, 2:30.
There's no way I get an OR bond. I know the date. You gave me a date. I'll be like.
Well, we haven't talked about your bond yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Apologize.
Okay. What about an attorney?
I haven't talked to him, but I don't have any.
Can you afford one?
No.
Were you working prior to your arrest?
Yes, day by day.
Okay, so you don't have the financial resources to retain counsel?
No.
All right, I'm going to take you at your word there, Mr. Stallecker, and I will appoint counsel. This is a serious case. The court will appoint James Watts to represent you. Recommendation regarding bond hearing, Mr. Baca.
Your Honor, I have a little bit of concern as the court went over. We've had some trouble getting an exact location of the defendant in the past. I don't know if that's as much as a concern as what he's charged with. Your Honor, by my looking at his record, this would be or has the potential to be his 6th DUI. Not only am I concerned for the public, I'm pretty concerned about what might happen to him as well. I think in consideration of that, state would be willing to request at least a minimum $2,500 cash or surety bond, but I do think for his benefit and probably the public's also asked to have scram monitoring on that.
Stallecker, where do you live?
Right in Wichita.
Okay, Wichita has addresses.
Yes.
So what is yours?
42.
We don't need his address.
Okay. 40. And you would commit to this court that you will continue to live there if you're able to make bond here?
Yes.
Okay.
It's my father, so.
Okay.
But I won't be able to make bond, so.
All right. Well, I'll set the bond as recommended. I think certainly a surety bond is called for here, and the court will establish it in the amount as recommended, $2,500 cash or professional surety required. Further, I think it's obvious to this court that a scram device to monitor alcohol usage is in the public's best interest and probably the defendant's. So that will be a specific requirement before he can bond out. He has to have a scram bracelet attached to his person to monitor any alcohol usage he might have, which he's not allowed to have any as a condition of bond. Plus, you make sure that you have to appear at the Judicial Center for your next court appearance, which I've established as March 16, 2:30 p.m. Anything else, Mr. Baca, that we need to address regarding Stallecker at this time?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Mr. Stallecker, anything further?
No, sir.
Then your matter will be in recess at this time. We'll move on to another case.
Hey guys, I'm not sure if you can tell. I'm hitting a wall, like I'm falling asleep. I think it has something to do with going to bed at 3 a.m. this morning, trying to get everything lined up and connected and working well, and it's working. But I need to get some rest because tomorrow's going to be a big day in the Cory Richens trial. I'm going to call it nap time. It's nap time now, and here's the good news. You all get to take naps too. If you're at work, send me a little note. I'll sign it. You can give it to the boss. I'll say it's okay. I can't guarantee you'll have a job when it's done, but I'm happy to get you a note for work so you can get some nap time in. I'd rather take a nap off air than snore on air, and it was very close. It was very, very close just now. So So we're going to call it. It's a short day with the judge calling it on the Cory Richens trial. We might find out why. Maybe not. We'll see. But either way, we're excited to pick it up again tomorrow morning. We'll be going live at 10 o'clock. Court starts at 10:30 Mountain Time. Or sorry, Eastern Time. 8:30 Mountain Time. 9:30 Central. 7:30 Pacific. And I have no clue GMT. So where can I stream this? Kim Dietz. Let me give you the what we were just watching right there. Just 1 second. That was 7
March 16, 2:30 p.m.
That is. Let's go here. Let me show you where it is. This is the 13th Judicial Kansas Courthouse. So look for 13th Judicial District, Kansas, and that big circle in the top right-hand corner is going to be the logo on YouTube. It is a YouTube channel live streaming right now, and you can catch up on the rest of that right there. So, great question. One of our favorite courts we like to watch. Should I watch the morning sessions in the midst of it? There wasn't a lot that happened. Mostly just the defense trying to poke holes in the chain of custody for evidence before the evidence really comes in and they break into it. It's going to be amazing when they do. All the text messages, the locations, the chats, the Google searches, all of that is coming in. Defense does not like that. They're trying to stop that as best they can with marginal success. We'll see how that works out. Tonight when you go home, please hug the people you love, smile at someone, make their day just a little bit better, and please stay safe. Audibly booing you. I can't burn the candle at both ends. I'm not young like you are. I'm an old man. You guys, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Bye-bye.